Come on. Good, y'all. Let's make sure we're straight over here. Sounds like it. Straight over here. Just want to make sure everything's all good. Yeah, just kind of getting situated with things moving around. Hey, welcome to our first stream here on the new Mac. And yeah. I guess while we're in it, we could just get going with it. Where's the thing at? All right. So this might be a long one. I haven't gone in here yet. I don't know why it doesn't show my thing. So I haven't gone through Logic Pro. All right. We're gonna do a new one. I still had it open, apparently. All right. Let's go. Let's do it over. All right. Just to get my plugins all working and everything, make sure my thing was set up. So here's the deal with this. I wanted to hook this up for the controller, but something's going on with my MIDI cable, and I can't hook my MIDI in. One of the benefits of having Logic Pro and, you know, this whole setup here is that the very first thing and one of the only that the Phantom integrates with is Logic Pro, Mainstage, and later on they added Ableton. So with that, yeah. Problem is, USB-A to USB-C doesn't really exist. And my adapter doesn't seem to work properly. Let's just, so I'm using the other MIDI controller. I haven't explored these sounds doing any of this stuff. I mean, it's a lot of stuff here. And we could start. So first there's this Alchemy, which is like, what do you call it? What the hell's the name of that? Like the Omnisphere of... So like it's got a whole bunch of other stuff. There's the stuff that used to exist that always had like this, the vocoder over here. Okay. All right. Just making sure here. So yeah, this is all old stuff, but there is a lot of new stuff, and yeah, I look forward to digging into it. What's some of the other stuff? The Ultra Beat, this drum machine here. This has always been the thing here. Pretty cool. You know, it's got its benefits for sure. I like it. What else has already existed? I think these two, yep. And let's see the other one. I mean, we could dig through patches and stuff like that with that, but yeah, and then there's a new sampler in here. So, I mean, they kept the stuff that was cool with it, so awesome for that. This is the new thing, though. I mean, I don't know how new it is. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been into Logic. You know, like I stopped using it after 9, even though I had 10. All my projects were in 9, and Logic Pro X was when that shift happened. So yeah, I was still working within 9, so I just ended up staying in 9 before I moved on. So yeah, I guess we could just go to all and check some of these out. Split, so now let's see, these presets are all by name. Yeah, God, I can't believe I still haven't dug into this. I haven't got the expansion on the Phantom. Like, it's just, I've been working on this video that's going up tomorrow. Hey, Kev Human, how's it going? Had enough of Weaver, eh? I didn't know he'd be streaming this late. I didn't know he'd be streaming at all, but I already had this pre-planned. Shit, I had this pre-planned 2 days ago. Might get interrupted by the sound of the cat. Yeah, the cat's back. I've been scrambling trying to find a box to pack up this NPC, but it's back there. But yeah, we had to get her out. Very light tone. Let's just let's take it by type. How about we do that? Let's go with I'll go with the bass, but let's go with the yeah, let's go with the pads first. I mean, it sounds pretty promising. It's a nice addition. You know what I should do? I should plug in those drums in here. It's is that 27,000 items? Well, that's cool. For those who are unfamiliar, this is where like the sound bank comes from, and you get all your like loops, and the green ones are MIDI, so you could change them to whatever and feed them into wherever with them, and then you could search for them as well. And when you put your samples in, all you have to do is just drag and drop them in here. I believe it should still be the same way. I don't see that they would change it for any reason. But yeah, pretty cool. You also have like your bin where everything is at after you record. I'd like to dig into the spatula audio, but we'll get into that. This is all playing. Like, we ain't doing nothing serious. I'm not gonna make a beat. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of presets to go through, so I'm just kind of gonna bounce around and just kind of check out what's new around here. Like I said, I opened it, but I didn't play around. I didn't make any beats or anything. I haven't had time, you know. Plus, I've been trying to figure out, I'm probably going to have to get a new MIDI cable, though. Otherwise, I can't use the Phantom for a controller. I hope how's the quality of stream for you guys? I hope it's all right with my settings. It looks like shit on my phone, but I'm also consuming a lot of it never looks good on my phone from my phone's perspective because I have bad service over here. Good quality. Thanks for the feedback, sir. Like that. That is really low. Quiet. Ooh. Simple, advanced. Ooh, look at that. Interesting. Sorry about that noise, but... So I could sample through this, in addition to their sampler that they have. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Just can't pull it from the side. Let's get something more abstract here. I don't want to know what they want to call. Yeah. Not bad. Beautiful. Kind of came out of left field because it didn't start off very strong. The attack's like way out. I had to get a new computer, man. The thing with the Osmos, it was like, I still want it. I still want it, and now I could actually use it. And that's the thing about it. Like, I would be stuck only utilizing half its features because I wouldn't be able to utilize the Egan matrix and that old Mac over there, and I didn't have anything comparable. So yeah, I had to make a choice. So in return, get Logic out of it. I'm able to stream more frequently. I'm able to do better quality work. I have a better, like, it's just a stack of reasons. But we'll get to the Osmos. Hopefully. I really want it. But, I mean, and now, I don't have any worries about it because, this thing's fully capable in all its M3 glory. When they came out, they were pretty elusive. It took them about a year. I think it was like 11 months for them to finally get them back in stock. And, going through all this, it was like, and I didn't expect the Phantom to be coming back. And now that the EX is out, I got a whole thing to explore with that. So, yeah, it's interesting times. Perfect timing, too. These are all really low in volume. Let's see what dark. Of course, you know me, I don't save the ones I like. Yeah, the Osmos would be perfect. I was kind of worried about it at first being only 49 key, but now having this here, it's like it'd be perfect for the space and then have something comparable, but 1800, whew. After tax, it's a little bit more than that. All in good time. When the okay, let's where are we at here? We're still in pads. Let's see if there's any goofy synths going on. Let's just go into all, maybe some ambient. Okay. Pulsing dream pad sound. Yeah. I've always contested that Logic Pro is the best DAW, and I stand by that. I always wanted to dig back into it. Studio One would be number 2, and it's crazy because starting in this channel is just like I've gone through. I was on Pro Tools when I started here and doing all that stuff, and it was just one thing after another. I got a video coming tomorrow on this. It's not like a review or anything like that. It's just going down the basic storyline here. Do a couple of these and then we'll move on to other crap. I'm warning you guys, I'm gonna get lost in the sauce a few times here. See? Why can't they all be this loud? Significantly louder. Definitely got a lot of abstract stuff here, that's for sure. Alright, what else you got? Logic? Alright, let's see, the vocoder existed. I wonder if I have kids lore on here. Trying to think of where I would have that sample at. I'll do it in a video. There's still a lot of stuff that I gotta get through on here. Retro synth. Oh yeah? Oh, this thing. I saw it, I didn't play with it. Let's do it. Oh hey, look at that. It's got the visuals of a DX7. The other one anyway. That's cool. Usually they click. That's dope. So interesting. Okay. All right. What do you got here? Old man looks at production stuff. Warp synth. Yeah, let's go for the warped. Sorry about your eardrums. Definitely analog-y. Alright, let's check out some pads. very many in this one. That attacks in a weird place. Alright, a couple more. Some sequence. Definitely something I would like to dig into. Alright. Let's find something here. Horns, strings, electric piano. String instrument. Ooh. Alright. Drum synth, huh? Oh, that's dope. Whew. You guys feel that? Nice. That kind of woke me up here. It's dope. And all the changes you can do to it. They all got nice reverb on them. Well, that's dope. And if you could feed stuff into them, which I guess I should just do now. Guess I could always just pull it on the thing. I think I got them all in a row so I could do it. Let's hope I don't mess it up here. Alright. What are we going into? Going into the T7. Yeah, you guys get to see all my stuff. There you go. There, let's list it so we can see everything. Boom. Here we go. Full. Everything. Just all over. And drag them in. There you go. And now I have all the EA Ski drums in Logic Pro to load them up directly on here. Just like that. Pretty dope. See, you can hear that goddamn cat. Yeah, I ain't letting you in here, cat. My wife went to the store, so she's gonna wake up my son over here. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna have to run off and go smack this motherfucker around. No, just kidding. I'll go over. Let's see. Cat's like, why do you got the door closed? It's so weird. Let's see. So there's the sample alchemy, mono. Let's see, FM. I want to dig into the because I know they put more presets into them. No, it doesn't look like they did. That's kind of weird of them. I guess it pays to have the basics. I mean, it is FM, so what do you got here? It's not like it sounds like shit either. These are all just additions to the Alchemy, which is like their main feature, it looks like, anyway. That's cool. It's got its... Let's see. Let's just skip all the ES. Why don't we do that? Yeah, because these are all just one of a kind. And I guess the two big ones would be the ones to go through. But even these ones, geez. I could have swore there was more with Logic 9. But they may have even split it with their stuff. And that's a crazy thing too. You could throw just about any loop that there is in here into these synthesizers. And I used to do that all the time when I was making beats exclusively on Logic Pro. I still got the old one right here. I busted it out for the thing. Used to come in all these discs. Check this out. Hold on. Let me pull up real quick. Here we go. Let me check it. So, and that's just in the discs. So it was this in a book that had several books, and then this big case to it, like a goddamn Encyclopedia Britannica. Logic Pro 8 came like that, and Logic Pro 9, they let you do virtual, but 10 X or whatever is when they really changed it. All right, I just saw that in the corner of my eye. I was like, oh shit, that's right, I got the other one. I'm not trying to speed through all these, but I know there's just so much that we're not going to get to, and I'm trying to stream for 4 hours going through Logic patches. All right, what do we got here? The most of them are in here. Astropad. Yeah, this is a crazy sophisticated synth too, by the way. Let's do to think that this same synth is in Logic Pro 8 on a 2007 dual core DDR2 4 gigs of RAM. I mean, it doesn't perform like this does, but I'm just saying, like, Class H it. Good quality. See if they got any cool stuff. Another thing is, sonically speaking, as far as DAWs are concerned, Logic Pro's unmatched. So it used to be in the sounds menu over here, it would be, oops, like the loops. Just go to the front ones. Oh, yeah, Apple loops. And you'd have a bar right here. I guess it'd be over here. It'd just be one of these tabs over here to get sounds from. And since Logic Pro X, they switched it over to where it's on the side over here, split between the loops and the instruments. It's just crazy the way that they have it organized. Yeah, definitely. And the Moog stuff is like spot on too. That's a lot of fun. Some soundscapes. Of course, it's alchemy. So I guess I just have them all put here. Let's see. Okay, sound packs, huh? Uh-oh, wifey's home, talk sports. Davey, what is good? Welcome. I do like exploring in the instrument, but I don't know. I don't know if I could get used to this. The pad search like this. It's crazy. Boys noise. What's the difference between a sound pack and a producer pack? Okay, sound packs are just a pack of sounds. Producer pack. The pack of producers. It's a terrible joke. You can call it that. Just seems like a couple patches here. Yeah, doesn't look like much. Let's see what the girls are doing. That's it. Guess I could look at the oh, interesting. Okay. Is it granular? Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Watch the sound. Alright, we'll do one more. I picked Toy Box. Let's do meh. It's alright. Okay. So is that what all these are? These are just all the sound packs and producer packs on this side? Not the actual instruments. Okay. Mixer window is what it is. I'm sure it's still X, right? Yep, still X. Cool, I'll get all the things out. Piano roll, okay. I'm trying to remember here. I thought V was something. V's not something. What is the what is the thing like Sibelius, the thing that transfers music notes? You guys know what I'm talking? Does anybody out here use Logic? Am I just loner stoner out here? Everybody loves Logic, but nobody does content on it. Okay. I don't need that. I thought it was S. Okay, so was it within the piano roll? No. Score. Ooh, a step sequencer. Well, that's cool. That didn't exist before. Ooh. Got it mapped for hardware too. I can't do that just yet. Alright. What else we got here? Oh, I got a Mellotron. I gotta get my own too. I don't mind using theirs, I'm just trying it out. Interesting. I feel like I went through that earlier. I do like that. Reminds me of the digital version of the Nightmare Machine that Dr. Mix was messing with all them years ago. Yeah, it does. Some of their stuff looks really basic, and you get taken by surprise that, you know, the sound isn't as basic as it looks. And then there's other stuff that's like, oh my god, what the hell is that? Let's already scaled the chords. Let's yeah. Alright, let's do something else. Okay, so that's cool. I'm just trying to look at new stuff that I haven't messed with before. We could get in the other modeling synth. Yeah, this thing. Yeah, this is like the coolest looking and sounding too. Like it should have a lot on here. And again, with Logic Pro 8, you know, stuff like this, it's crazy. So if that stuff still works in a 2007 dual core, having this M3 over here to run all this shit while I do this live streaming, you know, I'd pretty much sky's the limit on what I could do as far as taking care of things. I definitely won't be tripping up on my own 2 feet anymore during these live streams because of shit crashing and, you know, crap with Windows and everything. I wonder if all these are really light. Maybe booting up. Freaky weird, man. Like that. Come on, chair. Need to get a new chair. Sorry, guys. I told you this would happen. Velvet Mystery. I hear the velvet. Where's the mystery? What do we got here? Keys, mallets, bowed, plucked, warped, surround synth. Get some spatula going. Hey, you know what I could use now? That Skydust 3D without it fucking up during the stream. Yeah? That shit's expensive as hell. I need to hurry up and get this pigments before the sale runs out. It's got like 2 days left. Phase plants on sale. Couple new plugins. Never ends. But god damn, do I have some tools here at my disposal so far. We haven't even touched the Phantom. What a crazy world this audio production life is. I approve. Thought I hit that patch earlier. Rusted, dusted. Alright, let's see. Sparkle bells, maybe. Ooh, they do sound sparkly. Man, I swear, it's like the sound quality of the DAW with the sound quality of the computer itself. It's just, damn. I wonder what tutorial does. Bring me a whole thing. Blown instruments. Ooh, I thought I already did that one. Motion sequences. Yeah, I did a few of them. Didn't I? Alright. Let's dig into something else. Yeah, Logic Pro has definitely got the if it ain't broke, then don't fix it attitude going. And god damn it, why not? Alright. Let's just look at the studio strings real quick. I haven't seen. Oh, it's just like the designer. That's cool. Doesn't really have much, but don't really need much. Voice split. Oh. Yeah, playing these on the keyboards. Boo boo. Alright. What was the other thing that I was going to go to? Something else in here. Before getting off of it completely and checking out other stuff. Okay, so as far as spatial audio goes, because that was like the main feature in their new stuff, right? It was the spatial audio. Jesus Christ. It just never ends. Like, okay. It's it's in the 808s. Oh, it's up too high. Ooh. Work better over there. There's actually a drum designer on here. Like not this thing. Maybe it is. No, that's not it. But yeah, hey, drum kits and shit. Okay, so what was the other one? The other one was the drum synth, but that's not the one. That's not the one I'm thinking about, because this one doesn't have them together. Okay. Not the sample, multi-sample. Definitely not the horns. Definitely not the ultra beat. Okay, well. Can I move my own in here too? Oh, they're already programmed on here. So which one is this one? Guess I'd be able to reassign it, right? Definitely have to spend some time digging into this crap. There was one that had, oops. It wasn't, it had a whole thing to it though. This wasn't the thing that I was looking for. It's gonna take everything on here. You mean to tell me? Oh, look at that. Interesting. So what's that? There it is. Okay, they're not programmed to my pads. Creaxig was good. That bright green badge. Welcome, my friend. Yeah, logic. Who would have thought? So I guess I could just take these over, right? I like that one. There's another one. TR707. See if I had a better controller here, be a different story. Sounds 8080 for sure. If I had all these programmed. Washington, what's that? Trap, huh? Yeah. Definitely gonna have to dig into all this stuff. Look at that crap. That's crazy. Just doing random. Visual only. No. Alright. Screw that. Get out of there. Oh no. I don't want an audio track. I want a software instrument track. Alright, it takes me on all these. I think I'll just take that. I gotta remember all the command functions. Now that I'm back here. Doing alright, my friend. The Phantom's back, in case you haven't heard, and got this new iMac over here. So now digging back into Logic Pro, my favorite DAW, and it looks pretty good. Well, it looks hella simplified. But it looks like it sounds good for the most part, as far as what we've been digging into over here. Oh yeah, these are all the sounds, not the actual instruments. Okay, so that was the drum machine. Yes, I got most of my stuff on here. I haven't opened any of these. I know that they work. What does Apple have for instrument? Huh. Apple's got their little basic synth that comes with their shit. It's just because GarageBand comes with all of them. How you doing, my friend? I've been offline for a little bit, so just kind of slowly getting back into the groove of things as things are happening quickly in person. Wifey spent some time in the hospital. We got a damn cat that we rescued from outside and just got back from the Humane Society. We're doing a I should do that. You know what? I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna be like Curtis King here and plug my shit because I forgot to mention it. So here we go. We are raffling off the MPC 3000 limited edition for $25 per entry. Now I've been thinking here about how to go about getting rid of the MPC 3000 limited edition, and then it just occurred to me, why don't we hold a raffle? So that's exactly what we're doing. $25 per entry. You could have as many entries as you'd like. Sky's the limit, so you could increase your chances. Once we reach 100 entries, we'll hold the raffle within 24 hours. Now, if we reach 500 or more entries, what we'll do is we'll order another MPC 3000 limited edition, and we'll hold a second drawing also during that live stream as well. The link is in the description. Everything is on the website. So yeah, $25 per entry for this legendary piece of gear on the 50th anniversary of hip hop. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way. We're gonna write the names on the little piece of paper, put it into a container of some sort, and just draw the names out of there live. Now if you'd like to be referred to as a pseudonym or anything like that, just make sure you leave the description in the comment section when you're making your purchase, and everything will be cool. Everything's done through PayPal, everything's protected and everything. So yeah, good luck to everybody out there. Take care. Yeah, so there's that going on too. So, yeah, with all this going on the way that it is here, yeah, we're hooking somebody up here, whoever gets it. We got a little over a dozen over here entries so far. I'm going to push more for it and just get online a lot more, just because, you know, I don't want the people who are in the entry right now to have to wait forever on the count of my slow ass or somebody else or whatever. Worst case scenario, it's a flip. But whatever anybody else does, you know, it's beyond me. I'd rather it go to somebody who's going to use it. And yeah, this is my way of giving back to the community on the 50th anniversary of hip hop. You know, universe has been kind, so it's time to be kind right back. So hopefully we'll have enough entries, because we're only doing the 100 entries. So hopefully we'll get enough to run it this weekend. I'm gonna stream consistently and push for it, because I really want to hold this drawing. I really want the satisfaction of finding out who's gonna get this son of a bitch. But yeah, you know, in case you haven't seen the content or anything like that, yeah, we're done with it over here. Got our use out of it, kept it a couple months longer than you know, than anticipated. Trying to find the one thing that was actually, maybe it wasn't any of those. It was something else that was in here. I could have swore. Oh well. All right. Let's go back over here real quick into the main feature of the new thing. So, yeah, like alchemy is their biggest thing. So I guess I'll just, Jesus Christ, so all their alchemy patches, this is why so in addition to all those other things going through exploring, their main thing, which is their alchemy, is just loaded with presets. Like Jesus Christ. Let's start with the Z's. Let's start with the Z's. Problem is I have no idea which category they belong into. Whoa! You kiss your mother with that synth. What is wub 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 sound? Let's it's hard to not go through. All right, let's do pretty good strings. Ooh, sci-fi. All so low. I mean, the quality's top notch, but it's just the volume is really low. Nobody you know what is good. Ooh. You deserve a gold star. How you doing? Playing around on Logic Pro, as you can see in here. Oh, they're all so low. I'm finding that there's so much usable stuff in here. Unlike everybody does the basics, right? And everybody expands on the basics. And for the most part, people are pragmatic with their patch making and make things that are, you know, reasonable. But to take chances and like make really good quality patches, I think that's what current was missing because it's got all the tools in it. It's just the presets, but I'm sure those have increased. And I got that, so I'll be going through that on the channel as well. Yeah, it's funny because it even looks stock because it's just straight up list. It's just a straight up list. I mean, there's the advanced mode that gets into the LFOs and granular and stuff like that. Well, not granular. That's the other one. Yeah, so it's stock for sure. The Logic Pro has like the shit for like they don't have a bunch of stock plugins. It's not like FL Studio to where they got a bunch of software instruments in it, and even Studio One is starting to get there with their instruments in it as well. Ableton's packed, Cubase is packed, so they're all pretty packed up for the most part. But as far as plugins go, I mean, FL Studio and Cubase pretty much have the most like onboard plugins. But as far as instrumentation goes, like Logic still has the same synthesizers that were in Logic 8. They just added this alchemy to it, and the alchemy is like the main feature. It's like the I said earlier, it's like the omnisphere of, I mean, that's kind of selling omnisphere short, but there's a lot of stuff in here from what I'm seeing. It's kind of like the hub for all the new stuff is in alchemy. And then there's a new sampler as well. So it's interesting. But yeah, it's a stock plugin. And these are all stock sounds. And this isn't even considering any of the features. I'm not even going into the features tonight. When people say that Logic Pro is the number one, they really mean it. And I really meant it, and I'm glad to be back. It's kind of shitty that they made it to where you can't get it for the old systems. Like they don't keep Logic Pro X around to where if you have an older system, but that's Apple for you. They be doing that shit. Oh, yeah. The business knob. Yo, I'm gonna give it the business. Hey, what happened to the business? How come it changes to business when I use it from here? So what changes it to business? Why is it business when I use my wheel over here? See, it's business right now, but when I go up to it, it's like, oh yeah. Where's the business? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's kind of difficult not to. With this version, it came with wave burner and stuff like that. So I'm pretty interested to see what those features are like. But yeah, you can't. If you have a working Apple, you can't not go Logic. Like it just doesn't make any sense. And it's only $200. Those discs that I just pulled out, $500 in 2008. $500. But like I said, it came with you know, this in a book. It came with this in a book with the manual, which was also the size of an encyclopedia. James Dyson, what is good? How you doing, my friend? Man, I'm really digging your streams lately. You're a rock concert of a stream. I don't know if it's the Phantom and having this in front of you, and or just getting comfortable with streaming, or just whatever it is. Keep doing it, because it's getting better and like more wild each time, and it's crazy because it's just like it was just one after another last time, and it was just like, oh hell yeah. It was cool. I think I was cooking or something like that. It was so perfect for the moment. Yeah, metalhead. Yeah, did some what was it, ACDC, and then over no, it was Ozzy, huh? It was Black Sabbath, and then taking the stairway afterwards. I'm just gonna do that with the ones I find. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend some time, not tonight, but in general, just going down the list here. And in alchemy, I kind of had a feeling when I discovered this that this would be like the main, and that's kind of the intent here, I think. Ooh, nice. It's slow, but I do like it. Oh yeah, let me give that. Come on. Can't do it at the same time. It won't let me give this stars. Oh, gotta be on it. What are you in the soundscape sci-fi category still? I'll probably just do. Twitchy. Yeah, I didn't even know. I've heard about it. I haven't really seen it in action. And then when I saw it up here, I was like, oh, alchemy. It's that thing that people have been talking about. I thought people were just talking about the YouTuber. It is interesting though that this seemingly became their thing for it. Um, yeah, right here at the top. And then I would say the sculpture is definitely it. Maybe maybe the 5.1 is that the spatula. Where'd I go? I went warped first, or did I go? I thought I went surround, but I was also in stereo mode too. I wasn't in the 5.1. See, it's not like I'm sitting here with spatial audio headphones or anything. Pretty curious to know what the sound design element's going to be looking like in the spatial audio. It's gotta be a way. Oh yeah, automation, that's that other one. Ha. So A, X, P. There's still another one though. It wasn't automation. But yeah. Oh man. I love Logic Pro. Oh, I'm so glad. Those would probably go around too. Right, the motions. Ah, sucks. I should probably do dual streaming on there. Yeah, definitely sculpture and alchemy are the two. Anyway, so this the Ultra Beat is oh, you can do it like this. You could dig into the different sequences. And basically, like if you want to use it, you just drag and drop it over, like over here. So now I got that sequence. What's it? Is it return here? Yeah. Oh, I don't, because I don't have it selected, do I? And so it plays it all the way through. So you got to turn this off for it to not to play on the thing. So I don't think that works on here. Doesn't matter. The drag and drop is drag and drop samples, so it's not going to play anything significant. So just here, I'll show you guys real quick. So this right here, it'll keep playing it, even not having it loop. So if I take the it keeps playing it even though I don't have it set up here. So you got to turn the power off for it to go. It doesn't play. So like, oh shit. Yeah, not when the power's off of it. Oh, and there's the full screen, full view. So and obviously this thing here is like a whole drum synthesizer. So it's like, not only do you have the sequencer in here, and when you drag them, it saves the sequence. So you could take any bank and throw it in here and change the sounds of it and keep the pattern. So yeah, there's features like that that really places Logic Pro above all else. The Ultra Beat was one of the favorite things always since it came out. I think the Ultra Beat came out in Logic Pro 8. Logic Pro 8 was a pivotal time for Logic Pro. It was a significant shift, and it's when we started using it in college. It was Digital Performer at first, and then the summer semester, and then my instructor, who is a PhD in music, went to some seminar or something like that, and he learned all about Logic Pro 8, and he came back and had it for the school, and yeah, it's a pretty interesting time. So yeah, so they kept the Ultra Beat that still works in a 2007, iMac with 4 gigs of DDR2. What was I gonna do? Oh, go through here, and let's see. The vocoder. It's interesting. It's cool. You could expand them like that. Back when I had Logic. Back in my days when I had Logic Pro, I couldn't do that. It may seem limited as far as what they have here, but these are they're really good too. The patches. No, not really. Actually, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Logic Pro's never been broke, so they've kept all their best stuff, and then they've just built on that and built on it and built on it. So even though the user interface looks pretty generic, considering, don't let it fool you. There's a solid reason why. And it even as recent as Sanjay C's video, I think it was 2, 3 weeks ago, and he was asking everybody, it was Nam, and he was asking everybody what the best DAW was. Logic Pro won number one. Is because those who've experienced this and gone through it and have produced significantly and have their whatever down and have used other DAWs, it's just, man, it made me give up my entire PC that was just built. I was lucky enough to be able to get rid of it, but and these were here too. Yeah, and that's the thing. Stability is definitely a factor. Also, sound quality too. It's not just the options that you have here. It's not just the 27,000 samples or whatever it comes with, or loops or whatever the hell. I don't know. Um, yeah, the quality is here, and it's crazy to me. I paid $500 for this, and then here it is, $200. After all this time. But that was a long time ago. That shift happened. That was with 10 that shift happened. It was like the big shift was with Logic Pro 8, and that lasted a stretch. And I think they went up to Logic Pro 9 finally in, I want to say 2011. It may have been 2010. You know, I think it may have been more than a couple years. I'm not 100% certain about that. Alright, I'm gonna go through a couple others, and then hang my hat for the evening with my early to rise ass. I have a video premiering tomorrow. And if you guys, whoever's in the Discord, it's already posted on Discord. That's the advantage to joining the channel. You get, you know, exclusive Discord that's packed full of stuff, and being active on it and everything. It wasn't one of these first ones. So you got Sculpture, Ultra Beat, the new Alchemy, and the sampler's dope, it looks like. It wasn't the Vintage Clav. And then Drum Machine Designer, which is interesting. Got a lot of good samples and in old loops here. So it goes from, yeah, still has the same thing with the instruments. Okay, cool, awesome. Move this over real quick. Yeah. Yeah, and for me, it's kind of been the same thing out of frustration, because I swore up and down that I wouldn't use Apple again, just because the loss that I took over what happened to my stuff, and yeah, and what it caused. But in all fairness, it's not like they did it personally. It's just something that happened during the transition. And not only that, that was with their phones that had the issue, and not their computers. Okay, so you got loops. You got the untagged loops. Okay, that's cool that they're untagged like that, because I could folder them up. Quite a bit of stuff here. It's funny because you could search it by the sound effect, I think. Okay, they didn't get rid of the let's say what's safe for a stream? What's a safe word for a stream? Because usually people go in and they're like, oh, gunshots. Okay, okay, let's see. Nope, no explosion. Oh, it already goes from there. Okay, well, that's interesting. Well, well, where's all the do they have a different one for audio? Or did they just take them all out? Sorry guys, it's just because they have a bunch of sound effects and stuff like that over here. I can't imagine them taking all those out. I mean, those are pretty practical. Yeah, like the gut. Well, maybe shot. These are all Vox effects. My bad on the silence, guys. Switch to Linux after Windows ME. Yeah, I hear you on that one. And I get it. I understand the conversation. I'm probably going to catch a lot of shit for this video going in between the people, because people get real tribal about the Apple versus Windows conversation. And, you know, I'm not exempt from that myself. All right. I'll do that on my own time, not waste y'all's times over here. But yeah, I could just take all these that I put in here, which is all the EA ski drums, and yeah, I got those to add. So yeah, I mean everything's everything, kind of exactly how it always has been. Okay, so the down here is where the spatula audio. Interesting. All right. Well, that's cool. Navigate. So much to explore. So much time to explore it in. All right. I'm not going to save that shit. Oh. Let me get the ESP drums off of here. Yeah. So. Yeah, interesting. And I might get a little thumbs up here because this thing does weird things and like does a thing when it focuses. So yeah, yeah. When you gotta switch, it's always some impractical reason. Yeah. Tyrone Siller is what is good. I keep forgetting I could see the chat now because I'm up here. What's up, man? Just going through Logic Pro. It's pretty interesting. A lot of new stuff, a lot of old stuff. Surprisingly, a lot of old stuff. But it's like I was saying on here: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And yeah, a lot of nothing in there has been broke, but man, it's just sonically. That's what drew me to Logic Pro more than anything when I first used it sonically, and especially because before then I was using FL Studio. So to go from what was then the tinny sound of FL Studio, they fixed the tinny sound, but back then it wasn't. Going from that to Logic Pro to where it's just like, immaculate, and it's just like, damn. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Hopefully I'll be able to set this up to be able to integrate it. Like I said, the Phantom doesn't really integrate with DAWs, but it does integrate with Logic Pro, and it integrates with Mainstage and Ableton. And, it just started doing that later. But it's a USB-A connector, and in these new Macs, they only have USB-C. So, and I don't know if any of you guys out there have a USB-A to USB-C. I mean, the best thing to do is use an adapter, but the problem with using an adapter, it doesn't read it still when I put it in DAW mode. So that didn't work. And then for some reason, my MIDI cable, my Roland MIDI cable, it's like a 50-foot Roland MIDI cable, doesn't work. And I think it's the cable because I previously tried to use it on the MPC 3000, and it didn't work. So I just figured that it was the age of the MPC 3000 that did it. And yeah. My bad. I don't need to shift here. Yeah, the crazy thing here too is that this camera that I have is too new for this. You want to see something crazy over here? I'll I'll just take it out. You get my front end over here and just let's see it again. Yeah, I mean, I could do the forward-facing thing, but meh. I'm still working out the kinks here, folks. You know, I got things set up to stream, and I think I got things. I'll have to look at afterwards to see what the playback looks like going through all of it. And I pinned the thing to the chat here, and it's the link here. We got about a dozen or so raffle tickets out there as far as the entries. So definitely want to get this raffle done this weekend. So $25 a ticket. You know, even if you're not into the MPC 3000, at the very least, it's a flip. Boy, is it a flip. Jesus Christ. But yeah, you know, some of our friends over here are waiting for these other entries to come through. So click the link and enter in the raffle. And yeah, all the stuff is on there. And I'm not going to play the ad again. But I am going to change the thumbnail and the original and everything, and just kind of make it a little bit more beefed up. That just ended up happening right at the time to where I was setting up this Mac over here and getting going on it. But pretty interesting times. Lil Tussin's over here doing sound design. So I'm gonna post that up on the Virus TV. Yeah, he was making a beat with he used a water bottle, pen, and this little clicker toy that he had, and just all this stuff and crazy times. I don't know if we're gonna get to stream tomorrow, but we will stream on the 29th. Just because it's the 29th and you could only do it once every 4 years. So I'd like to have something like that in the pipeline. And it just happens to be Thursday, which is the time that Lil Tussin's out to school. And hopefully I'll have that little jingle set up to where I could actually play that for the beginning of it. Lil Tussin's out to school. There ain't no telling what the hell we gonna do. Just play with the synth. I'll sit around and just talk some shit. Tussin. Yo, for real, I got some plans here, yo. And the cool thing is that with all this stuff going on, definitely need to get a new banner made. Jesus Christ, it kind of looks textured and everything, but yeah. A little bit at a time here, folks. What sales are going on right now that are going to end? Quite a bit. Phase Plant's on sale, but that's going until March. I think it's going until March. The end of March, right? Oh, shit, we're already in March. What else is going? Arturia, I think on the 4th is when their sale ends. And who else? Universal Audio is doing their big sale. Not big sale, but they're doing like a bundles sale. So if you already have like essentials or something like that, you could upgrade for $100. And they have two. I posted those in the Discord as well. They have the Manly tube compressor. So cool for that. I'd like to get that. It's on sale right now. And let's see, XO's on sale. Other than that, there's a lot of other stuff that's on sale too. I would love to do these plug-in videos if I just had more time. That content that I did that's going to be premiering tomorrow, I've been working on it for 3 days. And I just realized today when I was putting the final touches on, I was like, man, this really takes a lot of time. I just prefer doing live because it's easier for me to talk because scripted bullshit sucks. Um, so it's a lot more interactive. And, I just have to sit here and do it instead of doing it piece by piece and cranking away and then, editing piece by piece and all that other stuff. And, on the longer stuff, it takes a little bit more. Yeah, it's funny because we just had this chat with Lil Tussin about that too. Because say if your birthday is on the 29th, then technically your birthday, the day that you celebrate your actual year or whatever, it would be on the first of the month every month, but then it would change every 4 years or whatever. It gets weird. Yeah. Yeah, and tutorials, that's another thing too. Like tutorials are one thing, and I'm glad the uniqueness because I seem to be the first in the producer zeitgeist over here to have an iMac for production, so that's good. Um, and they're pretty overlooked and underrated, but um, tutorial content. I did the Phantom review, but I only did that because I couldn't see any content on it. And when I watched Bolo's stuff at first, it was mostly for Logic content. Um, Not very many people do Logic Pro content, even with how popular it is. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to balance. My advice as you getting started is to just do what you love to do. I think you're doing a pretty good job so far. Um, but yeah, do what you love to do because I got all these grand designs in my head about the stuff that I want to do. I have the content and the long form content um, that I do, and it's just it takes so much. Um, you got to settle with what you're comfortable with and what you like doing the most. Like what I like doing the most is the long form exploration of synthesis, but I'm a hip hop head and I'm still an MC. I still have albums to work on and everything. And King Drew, what is up? Nobody does Cubase content. Yeah, that's interesting to me too. That nobody does Cubase. When I was doing the shuffle around trying to find out um, which DAW I was going to go to, I couldn't find any content on Cubase. I just had to get a cracked version and explore it for myself to avoid paying the $400 or whatever it was. And yeah, it's crazy. You would think that there's more content for stuff that's like DAWs, and Cubase is widely used in the professional. I think that's the problem, and I think that's the problem with Logic Pro too. I think the problem is there's not enough professionals on here in this space on YouTube. I mean, for good reason, um, but there's just not enough. And mostly Logic Pro and Cubase are used by professionals. Not to say that non-professionals use other stuff. Reaper's definitely a product. See, you guys see that up there? You guys don't see that up there. All right, maybe you do. I don't know. I just saw that right there. And see if it shows up on your guys. It showed up on my OBS. I'm looking at myself right now. Yep. See, there it is. The thumbs up. See, how do I turn that off? Does anybody know? I don't know how to turn it off or where it's coming from. I think it's coming from OBS. It could be coming from my camera over here. But yeah, it's annoying. Anyways, yeah, mostly professionals have been using Cubase, and that's the same with Logic Pro. And there's not very much Logic Pro content out there. And it's crazy to me that there's such an overabundance of FL Studio content. There's even a lot of Studio One content. There's a lot of Bitwig content. There's a lot of Reaper content. I mean, less of Reaper, but there's still a nice little niche of Reaper content. And yeah, just some things. And maybe it's just the lack of professionals on the space. And, people just use so many other things. But I feel fortunate to have these tools right now to be able to go through this and do Logic Pro content because I love Logic Pro. It's a great DAW. It has tons of features, and it has a lot of new features that I'm just familiarizing myself with apparently, and I look forward to digging into it and getting these things synced up over here. But it would be nice to do the Osmos here with this. That's a good thing about getting the Mac first and going through all this. It's not something that I'm going to need to replace. Like, this will still be good long down the road, especially with the M3 in it. So, yeah. So look forward to more Logic Pro content for sure. As far as the immediate future goes, and the stuff, yeah, closed group, just like, yeah, Ableton. Sorry, sorry, Ableton guys, I forgot to mention you. Yeah, and also, Reason gang out there, you know, it's crazy. Yeah, there's just so many tools. Yeah, all the software and hardware, just so many tools that we have, and we're spoiled. But with that saturation, there's a lack in a lot of places. So, anyways, the immediate future, we're gonna keep streaming and push to do this raffle because I want to get it done this weekend. And it's not that I'm trying to do it in a hurry. It's just, like I said, I don't want a bunch of people just sitting there waiting on like just a handful of people to get going. And we're so far from our goal. We still need a good 85 or 88 or something something like that to go. But yeah, we'll push it and try to get it going. That way we know who we're going to get it for. I'm having a bitch of a time trying to find a box for it, apparently, in this town. And looking online, it's like packs of 10, packs of 5. So I might have to get a 5-pack of boxes just to have one for that MPC 3000. Barely look at Ableton. Looks kind of backwards to me. Yeah, my first exposure to Ableton was the turn of the century. Dell, the funky Homo sapien, he was using Ableton. And I was like, oh shit, people do make beats on it. And then I started looking at it, and I couldn't get into it. I've tried them all, and I've made a beat with everything except for Ableton and except for Reason. I don't think I made a beat in Cubase. In all fairness, I don't think I made a beat in Cubase, but I did play with a lot of the stuff there. I did go the gamut with it for sure. It does, doesn't it? Like sterile cold, doesn't it? And it hasn't changed the user interface in all these years. A lot of people use it for live to map out their live performances. And I've seen producers when I was at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Mike Clark, Insane Clown Posse's DJ, he had his own set going, and he was using Ableton with a push controller. And I thought that was weird to see a guy like him using something like that, but it's cool, to each his own. Oh, you tried all the DAWs except for Logic. Do you have a Mac? I swear, I tried all the DAWs and I had all the DAWs, and then I tried Logic, and I was just, my jaw dropped, and I had to pick it off the floor and sell my computer that I just built. And yeah, it was worth it though. It was worth it. And here we are all these years later, coming back to it after a like 4 or 5 year hiatus because of the bullshit that Apple be doing. You know, if it weren't for having to sit there and wait and figure things out, you know, to understand what was going on with my phone, and 3 months of waiting to get an appointment at the Apple store just to find out what was wrong with my broken phone. So I took it to a third party place, and they found out within a day that the motherboard was fried, and I didn't have to pay for it because the motherboard was fried. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, you know, having the older Macs, you know, it's just I was okay with this older one because it ran everything else, and I was just like, okay, fine, I just won't use Logic. But I got a little too old here, and all this hardware or all the software, the way that it interacts with it, it just you know, these old Macs could push quite a bit, but once you start getting into these other DAWs and stuff like that, and you know, third parties, it's rough. It's rough on it, but yeah. So the next thing here, like I said, we're gonna live stream for sure on the 29th, and yeah, Reaper does work good with Apple for sure. Yeah, I haven't had any issues. Actually, I've had my first crashes in Reaper, and it was because that new UVI instrument, the Aurora, I think it is is it the Aurora? I don't know. Whatever's their newest one that they just came out with recently. Um, and after getting to I think 8 of them, I had 8 of them stacked up, and that was it. It started crashing, but I was able to bounce it. I was able to render it, uh, and was able, and ironically enough, it's the background music now. It's what has come through. So yeah, yeah, Reaper's so gangster. It has Linux as a part of their design. They design a special Reaper specifically made for Linux. Name another DAW who's done that. Gangster as shit. Yeah, that's what I have Reaper running on my Steam Deck. That's cool. Speaking of which, as far as the content goes, I have to sample a bunch of stuff in here. I have to put a bunch of stuff into the Phantom. I need to get the EX, but a little bit of ways away from that. So the raffle's priority, not because of that, just because the raffle's priority. So, um, what are we gonna do here on Thursday? There's never a lack of being able to have content. I don't know. I'll figure something out because I just have. It's not like there's not something to do. There's always something to do. It's just which part of it is going to be going live versus the content element. Because I'm putting my content to once a week and dedicating a specific time to it. So, um, either way, you know, we'll be live and working on something, doing something. I think I'm just gonna build in here and do some sound design. There's also that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Ditching Sonic Pass. My last subscription is UVI Sonic Pass, $24 per month. It's been a few months now, and I've been using all the synthesizers primarily in my production. So, the bill is due on the first of the month. I want to ditch it. But I have so many projects that I've used the UVI stuff for. I haven't just been playing around with it. I've actually used them for this hip hop album. So, I've got to finish what's in here and take them and throw them in here and do it all before the first of the month. And yeah, and then ditch the last subscription. Because what the hell do I need the UVI subscription? Yes, I love UVI. Out of all the subscriptions, it was the absolute best. It is the absolute best. As far as production, they got the most synthesizers, sound excellent, and I just love their work. It's great. But fucking hate subscriptions, and they're my last. They're my last subscription. We had so many subscriptions last year. We were up to like $125 just in subscriptions. It's crazy. So, but it's cool. We were just trying things out here and there. And I haven't really gone through the Arturia since V7. Need to get Pigments 5. Need to get a few other things too. Phase Plant while it's on sale. But like, who cares? If I miss the boat on any of these sales, it doesn't matter anymore. 'Cause this and this. Having Logic Pro and having, the Phantom, even though the Phantom's not a Phantom until I get it Phantomed. The EX is definitely monumental, and I look forward to going through that on the channel. That said, Mama gotta have a life too. We got little Tussin to take care of. We got shit going on over here, and the raffle, like I said, is priority. So links in the description, pinned to the chat. Well, I'll throw it in the description, but it's pinned to the chat right now. Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get it done this weekend. And if not, I don't know. I'm just going to keep pushing and pushing. And if it comes to a point, got to close the gap somewhere, I'm not going to wait a whole month for this or whatever. If people, aren't participating, I'm just going to have to hold it with whoever is in and just be like, okay, we took this much of a loss on it. Please help me. But it probably won't come to that. Wifey's doing all right. She's doing all right. She hasn't had any issues. She's back to normal as far as, her hospital. It was just she went DKA from her type 1, and hospitals have an issue with dealing with it. So she ended up staying for an extra day, and then a couple days after her return, we ended up getting the cat from the Humane Society. So and the cat's still healing and everything. Little Tussin's being responsible pet owner, changing the cat box every morning, feeding her, doing what he should. Like the cat meowed over here, he's just like little needy and shit, and just left the door closed. Like, nope. I don't mind animals, it's just, and I have the MPC put away. It's not a big deal. All this other stuff is not in danger. If I had analog equipment, like, can't get in the back of here, there's no vents. That's the thing about digital equipment. There's not really, yes, you could get it messed up if you have stuff, it's not like I'd set the cat on here or anything like that, but, definitely keeping her out of here, and closing the room, which is weird because this door has been open at all times. So, watching it do that's kind of weird. But anyways, she's doing well. She's doing well. Just another DKA event. What happened was her sight, she had an occlusion, and her pump wasn't alerting her, and it was in her sleep when it happened. So she was going DKA in her sleep. So she woke up puking, going DKA, and yeah, fun adventures in diabetes, you know. So yeah, first stream on the new Mac. I think the quality seemed like it worked out okay. I have the mic coming through the interface through it. Which artwork? The this here is just a tapestry that I ordered. I dug around for the right one, and I found the graffiti and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I designed these and threw them up, you know, as far as things go. And yeah, but that other one's, this thing over here is just a tapestry that I ordered offline, and then this virus music, this is just the sheet. So I did the design and set it up. So yeah, that's the same with the shirt. You know, I'd like to do so much more than I do. I should take this off too. It's kind of redundant having the viral beats on there, especially when I'm wearing my viral beats shirt. Fucking pretentious asshole. Oh well, we're musicians here. We're quite pretentious. Yeah, so yeah, pretty good my bad. Pretty good first stream with the new thing, and getting a feel for it, getting things set up. Got the new music, got the stuff going, and pretty excited. After Thursday's stream, going through the rest of the UVI stuff and sampling it into the Phantom. Got some more sound design stuff to do over the weekend, and hopefully the raffle. If not, then, you know, I'm just going to keep going live and pushing it until we fill it up. And like I said, we got about a dozen or so right now, and yeah, I'm not going to wait a month and go through it, you know. It'll be casual for this first week, guerrilla marketing on the second week, and then sink or swim, no matter what it's looking like after that second week. We'll just hold it between the contestants, and I'll just eat shit. So, oh well. It's all good though, you know. I'm not in any hurry. I'm anxious for you guys, you know what I mean, for the contestants here, you know, give it a fair shot, you know. Like I said, it's quite the flip, but I'd rather see it go to somebody who's going to use it, and I really appreciate whoever's going to get it, because it's going to be pretty fun to go through that live and draw that name. So I'm kind of selfishly for myself of wanting to pull that name and, you know, give it up and everything, but we're all good. We're all good. All right, everybody. So that's it. And yeah, we'll be seeing you in a couple days here. And tomorrow, look out for the premiere on the content, going through the just going through the specifics of the iMac, pretty much. But God, it looks sharp. It looks sharp in the blue light facing this way in the GoPro. And I'll probably end up doing that because this camera, you know, especially with the little thumbs up here. So I appreciate everybody. Like I said, links in the description for those who are interested in the raffle. There's not a specific date when it's going to be held. It's just when we reach 100 entries. So yeah. What else is there? Nope, nothing. So tomorrow's content, Thursday's live stream, and then we'll just take it from there and see how things go. Love you guys. Stay safe out there. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.